We face many dangers in the wild, but few are as immediate as an ICBM attack. Imagine this. You're at home when suddenly that ear-splitting emergency alert screams out. You've got 10 minutes until impact. 10 minutes to get to safety. 10 minutes that could mean life or death. That's why I'm here to give you the knowledge to survive. Forget fancy gear. Trust your instincts. Survive. This isn't about panicking. It's about preparedness. Know what to do, how to react, and maximize your chances. When the stakes are high, every second counts. So, let's get straight to it. 10 minutes may not seem like much, but it's time enough to act. Your first instinct might be to run, but that's the last thing you want to do. We're not outrunning this. We need to fortify. Find the most structurally sound shelter possible. Be as low and central in a structure as you can. Think basements, bunkers, or strong, windowless rooms. Look for hallways or stairwells away from exterior walls. Get everyone inside. This is about survival. Remember that scene in the movies where the shockwave hits and windows explode inward? Yeah, that's not Hollywood magic, that's physics. And it's something we need to avoid at all costs. Windows are essentially giant shards of glass just waiting for a reason to turn into deadly projectiles. And trust me, an ICBM blast wave will give them that reason. So once you're in your shelter, get away from the windows, and I mean get as far away as possible. If you've got blankets, mattresses, anything to put between you and those windows, use them. If you've got time, you can try taping them up. It's not foolproof, but it might help to hold the glass together. But remember, time is precious, so don't waste it if you're better off reinforcing your position. Okay, you're in your shelter, as far from windows as possible. Now what? This is going to sound counterintuitive, but the next step is to get low. I'm talking about getting as close to the ground as you can. Remember, an ICBM blast doesn't just travel horizontally, it radiates outwards in all directions. That means even if you're in a basement, you can still be injured by debris falling from above. So, lie flat on the ground, face down if possible. This will minimize your profile and reduce the chances of something hitting you. If you've got a sturdy table or desk nearby, get under it. It might provide an extra layer of protection. This isn't about comfort. It's about survival. It's about giving yourself every possible advantage in a situation where every second counts. Your head and neck are your most vulnerable points. They're also the hardest to protect. But in a situation like this, we need to do everything we can to shield them. If you have a helmet, now's the time to put it on. Bicycle, motorcycle, even a construction hard hat is better than nothing. But let's be real. Most of us don't have helmets lying around, so what's the next best thing? Use what you've got. Thick books, backpacks, pillows, anything that can provide a cushion between your head and falling debris. Remember, we're not talking about stopping a direct hit here. We're talking about increasing your chances of survival against shrapnel and the blast wave itself. Every little bit helps. The blast is just the beginning. The minutes and hours after an ICBM strike are going to be chaotic. Information will be scarce, and rumors will spread like wildfire. That's why it's crucial to have a reliable source of information. A battery-powered radio, a hand-crank weather radio, even a charged-up cell phone can be a lifeline in the aftermath. Keep it close, keep it tuned to emergency broadcasts, and listen for instructions from authorities. They'll provide updates on the situation, potential hazards, and evacuation procedures. Remember, knowledge is power, and in a post-ICBM world, it could very well be the difference between life and death. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and stay alive. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. An ICBM strike is a terrifying event, but it's not an insurmountable one. By taking the right steps, by being prepared, you can dramatically increase your chances of survival. Remember, these steps aren't just about surviving the initial blast. They're about giving yourself the best possible chance in the crucial hours and days that follow. Stay calm, stay focused, and never give up hope. Because even in the face of unimaginable danger, the human will to survive is a force to be reckoned with. Remember, These steps can make a significant difference in your safety during such a critical situation. Stay safe, stay informed, and always be prepared. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more life-saving tips.